Let's start with the new Rainbow BB gun Triple 406mm Mk.II, which has high explosive armor for anti-light gaming. Is it worth farming? Of course it's worth farming, just like all event limited gear. Better to have a gear and not use it than to not have a gear when you really need it. So is it good? Yes, it's good. It's a straight upgrade over Triple 406 Mark 7, also known as the New Jersey gun. Here are the 5 differences between them. Taking 167 damage multiplied by 140% and 162 multiplied by 145%, we already get 233.8 versus 234.9, which means Lion's gun does more damage per shell than New Jersey's gun against light armor. And you wouldn't use either gun against medium or heavy armor anyways, so let's ignore them. It's a difference of less than 3% anyways for those armor types. Furthermore, Lion's shells reach the enemy faster and have higher splash, which means more hits against a boss who's not moving and has a typical boss hitbox size. New Jersey's gun has a 99-point-something% chance of hitting the boss geometrically, and Lion's gun takes that to 100% against a non-moving boss. And the difference certainly does become greater for a moving boss. Finally, perhaps the most important part is the faster reload time. Triple or even double BB fleets already struggle to finish their 4th salvo completely in meta showdown without autoloader. Having a 1 second faster reload on 1 BB will help your fleet get 1 or more volleys out, where each volley is 3 shells. I mean extra volleys. Lion's gun will top New Jersey gun even in carrier fleets with 1 BB gun slot like Soyuz or Kearsarge, because they will get 1 or 2 extra volleys without autoloader. Outside of meta showdown, the faster reload will also help syncing by offering a slightly different reload time. You can give it to the slowest BB, for example, to shorten the gap. Overall, this new gun is extremely worth getting for everyone and is a straight upgrade to New Jersey gun. But if you already have 3 plus 13 New Jersey guns for some unholy reason, then I would not recommend Lion's gun. That's it for the gun, now onto the ship. But before that, we have a message from our sponsor. A disclaimer that the info in this video is preliminarily based on the first data mine, and there are rumors that the devs are still changing Lion's skills. HMS Lion is top of the BB meta together with Mk.II. Lion excels against light armor because of her HE barrage modifiers, same as Bismarck. So you could say she's an anti-light focused BB, but really she's an anti-everything BB like Bismarck. Lion does more damage than Soyuz in all armor types, has a huge lead over Soyuz against light, and probably also beats Bismarck's flag. Although Soyuz has a 40% slow for the fleet, Lion has a permanent 10% debuff on the boss and basically all enemies. Bismarck still has our black hole, which is indispensable though for the BB fleet against most bosses. So Lion is going to boot either Soyuz or Alsace out of the fleet, and you can go put Soyuz with Nahimov anyways. So that's the verdict, and now I will explain the stats, skills, and calculated damage expectation. Lion's base stats are average for Rainbow BBs, but she has the highest firepower and the lowest HP other than Warspite. 181 reload is high, but she has no reload boosting skills, so she would be between Alsace and Soyuz in speed. But wait, Alsace and now Lion can store 2 salvos. You might think this doesn't matter on auto, but it does. It lets them bypass about 0.2 seconds of battleship absolute cooldown on every salvo. So in reality, Alsace is about as fast as Soyuz, and Lion is slightly faster than Soyuz. She also has crazy 170% efficiency main guns, which is, I think it's highest of all URBBs. And first skill, at the start and every 15 seconds, or 3 times in total, Lion fires a barrage down the center of the screen. It doesn't matter if she's flag or off flag. All bullets apply burn, and the central bullet has 10 times the damage, and its burn overwrites and takes precedence over the other bullet's burn. So the enemy can get either a small burn or a big burn, and this burn lasts forever, makes the enemy take 10% more damage, and spreads to the nearest enemy when the original enemy sinks. Furthermore, this burn is independent of normal HE burns that HE guns can set, and does not overwrite the normal burn. When Lion fires her main gun salvo, she fires an extra barrage of 9 HE shells that are each aimed individually at the priority enemy. This barrage can set normal burn, which is redundant if the main gun is also HE, but it's very welcome if fighting a medium or heavy boss with an SAP or AP gun. The second skill gives 15% firepower in hit, 8% more main gun damage, 10% crit rate, 20% crit damage, and a cross-fleet barrage for the first 3 battles. The third skill is Odd Defense, which is very helpful in campaign, in PvP if she's good there. Here are the very preliminary calculations assuming Lion hits her big burn on her first barrage, which I think should be reasonable because for her first barrage, the boss hasn't started moving yet.